Hello folks, it's Johnny again, and I'm really tired. I was at the Musikmesse last weekend here in Frankfurt in Germany, and well, at the time of recording this last weekend, I don't know when I'll get to upload it actually, because, editing, and I'm tired and have lots of other stuff to take care of as well. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on it a little bit, and also some of the videos and pictures I've taken. So first of all, what kind of bummed me out was that Schecter and Ibanez were not present. And those are like my two big main go-to places when being at the Musikmesse, so that was a little bit disappointing, but what can you do? I was also hoping to see Mayonnaise again and check out their killer guitars, but sadly I didn't see them. I guess they also weren't there. It's not hard to find the guitar manufacturers. I mean, they were all in one hall, the electric guitars, and you can see the big signs. Although it's a big place, but still it's hard to miss what you're looking for. But I didn't see them, so I guess they weren't there. And Chapman guitars I was hoping to find, but I also didn't see them. I would have liked to check out the ML7T, which I would like to get me sometime. I'm trying to save up for it, but you know how it is with life. It tends to take a leak on your shoes when you just manage to polish them up. Oh well. I found the structure of the messe kind of interesting. They didn't structure it by instruments or anything, but rather by applications. Like one hall was for pop rock, the other for recording and electronic stuff, and then again another one for jazz and classic. When you look at it objectively, that's pretty cool. But sadly what happened at the pop rock section is you had all the drums and guitars in one hall. And it was loud. So there you see, when you wanted to check out a guitar, there was a bit of guesswork going into it because you had to crank it up and your ears were constantly bombarded with loudness. So yeah. It was fine. For me as a visitor who wanted to play some guitars, it wasn't ideal. But I still got to play this beautiful monster. So that's from a guitar manufacturer I have never heard of. They are Italian. It's called Bow One or something. The link to their site is in the description. They don't seem to have that particular guitar on the website right now, but it was so fun to play. It's woo! The first time I played the fan-fret guitar too, and it felt weird. To be honest, many people say it's easy to adapt, but I constantly messed up the frets in the lower range. I was like, where am I? But well, after a bit of fiddling around, I kind of got the hang of it, and it's a really fun guitar to play. But 2.5 grand, it's not exactly in my budget. I also got to check out the new Line 6 Helix. That was real fun. They had the crappiest headphones to test them out on, and only their crappy Varix guitars. Oh my goodness, that was a fail. You don't do that. You just don't give the people the opportunity to test out new hardware and gear and then give them such horrible headphones to test them out on. They didn't cancel out the background noise at all. So yeah, that made sense. And the Vargas guitars also don't sound very good. So my buddy just grabbed the next best guitar real quick from the next stand. That was an immediate improvement. But sadly, that was just some kind of blues rock guitar. So that added another level of guesswork next to the crappy headphones. And then of course it was 6-string. There was in the vicinity that there were no 7-string guitars. Okay, it was like Line 6 and a couple of other digital hardware manufacturers and then just one guitar manufacturer next to them. And the actual guitar section was in a totally different hall way on the other side. That was kind of a pain really. And of course being a 6-string and I wanted to test it out on low tunings, then I also had to use the pitch shifter to drop it down to 7-string tuning. But from what I could tell in that situation, that thing is pretty awesome. It took me not even 5 minutes to dial in a tone that I guess I liked. Again, judging from the guitar and pitch shifting and background noise and headphones, there's only so much I could tell. But really, it's so intuitive to use. A joystick knob, basically you do everything with the joystick knob. And I was like click, 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 okay, cool, got it, and I made a pretty cool tone. And it also was a very basic tone again, like I usually like to do. Just noise gate, the tube screamer, and then the tread plate model or the dual rectifier. I think I used the dual rectifier on the Helix. I didn't find a tread plate model. But there was one model that had the same title as the Podix 3 had for the dual rectifier, so I guess that was it. And also for the cap, I guess it was the angle cap. It was called XXL, like on the Pod HD model. But from what I could tell in the mid-range of that tone, it sounded really awesome. Very chunky, and it sounded very usable. Usually you can immediately hear when the cap simulation is bad, but there it seemed to be pretty good. The high end I couldn't judge too much because background noise and headphones, and the same goes for the low end. But it did sound pretty wicked from what I could tell. I have no idea how much I repeated myself now with how much I could tell in that situation from that thing. I guess let's check out some other videos. This right here is pretty cool. Designer diffusers. That was kind of interesting. I mean, it's not exactly the colors I would choose for my studio, but just the idea to have acoustic treatments that actually has some design to them. That was pretty cool. I mean, of course, there's also Vicoustic. I like their designs quite a bit with the natural wood look. Then here also their studio desk, just for show and tell. Again, not the colors I'd use, but it looks, just the design and makeup looks pretty awesome. Although I personally would like to have enough space for 2 screens. I kind of need 2 screens. Having everything on just one feels cramped to me. Here again, some designer diffusers. Yeah. Oh, that thing is a monster. That's a subwoofer. I'm pretty sure that thing can make sub-frequencies that would cause depression. Oh my goodness, that's huge. Woo. let's check what I picked up on the Musikmesse from all the guys. Haven't picked up all that much. Usually, last time I went there, I picked up like this stack of magazines and stuff, and it was just awesome. But this time around, there wasn't so much that really sparked my interest. So I haven't looked into my magic bag ever since I got home. Let's see what we got. Session Das Musikhaus. So it's a music store, a big one in Frankfurt. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool. I guess I'll at some point I'll go to Session or music store in Cologne to check out the Helix more thoroughly. I'm gonna take my own trusty headphones along that I know sound good and that cancel out sound from the surroundings. What's this? Gratis Autotune Pro. Some kind of free stuff. Gotta check that later. Again, Session Music. Of course, this bag is from Session Music, so there's also going to be a lot of advertisement for Session Music. Key strap thingy by dimervary.com. Need music? www.dimervary.com. I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing some kind of another music platform or so. As if the world doesn't have enough of those already and people have to put their money into everything. Okay, that's ticket. What else do we have here? Product catalog by Persian and Turkish musical instruments. When did I pick this up? Or this must have been in the bag because I don't remember ever picking this up. And I have not been in any of the hall that this might have been in. Okay. Yeah. ESP. At least one bigger guitar manufacturer that was there, but they also didn't really blow my mind with what they had. Also the 7 and 8 strings, just standard stuff. All dark and black and heavy metal. Because ESP is all about heavy metal. Whoa, this looks, whoa, freaky. But that's ESP for you. They make some very interesting designs. Like seriously, look at this. Gotta show you. Yeah. Where are we? There. Can you see this? Okay. Okay, what's this? Ooh. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like paper, more like almost like rubber or silk or something. Oh, this rubber and silk. Yeah, those feel very close, of course. Wow, I like this. Sorry. So, yeah, that's from the guys who made those designer diffusers and absorbers. Wow. Ooh, this smells chemical and yeah. Respect, but I'm pretty sure I could never afford this kind of stuff. What else? Soft tube. Yeah, I saw their stands or their area, but I didn't take a closer look really on what they had there. But a couple of stuff in here looks pretty cool. Yeah. can't have too many plugins, you know? So, and right now I'm also wondering what I should concentrate on next, because I'm working on the Mixflow client right now, just one song, but I could either finance a new amp modeler with that, so I'm looking at the Overloud TH3, or get me the upgrade to Studio One version 2. But both have their pros and cons, so I'm not sure where I should go with that. And what else? That's it. No, wait, I still have this, yeah, a business card by that guitar manufacturer, Bow One. I don't know if you really read it like this. On the logo, the way it's written on the logo, you would call it Boon. See that? Exactly. But anyways, that guitar was just awesome. The playability, the look, and the feel, and the massiveness. I just wish the surrounding was a bit more suited for really testing it a bit more in depth. But what do you expect from a huge music convention? Of course, it's gonna be loud. But whatever. So yeah, and that was it. I hope this was interesting enough for you. If not, I'm sorry for wasting your time. And now I'm off to checking out some other stuff. Still gotta work on a Mix4 client, and also gotta test out an amp simulation some more. And you'll get some more videos and more interesting stuff coming up very soon. And I will see you then.